going to try and make a specific watercolor for some of the die cuts I cut. So the first thing I guess I want to do is get enough water in here. Looks a little dirty. Is that my imagination? I didn't like that. Let's try it here. Oh, I know what I can do. Do it this way. I was like, that looked dirty to me. Right, we're going to mix it in there. And we're going to need Viridian Green, which I got to get from over here. And we're just going to mix it, and then we're going to hope for the best. See if we can't get a color that we like. And I'm just going to keep dipping it in there until I get it good and saturated. And then our next color is going to be Cadmium Yellow Deep and Cobalt Blue. Cadmium Yellow, and I didn't have that one in that container, so I'm going to have to get it from over here. Right in there. This is kind of fun. It's a process. Definitely takes some time, but it's fun. Okay, we're going to mix that in there again. What we're trying to achieve here is a leaf green, and if it works, we'll mix it again. If not, we'll just do it our way, right? Alright, so I hope everybody's doing well. Maybe I should just dip that off into there like that. That might work better. We use less water, right? Okay, and then we need Cobalt Blue. And that I had over here. Right here. We'll do the same thing. We'll pull it off. And we'll see what we get. See what we get, because what I'm doing is I'm coloring or painting. I'm not coloring. Good grief. Does it look kind of like that? Yeah, ish. My first time. We can live with it. Alright, let's paint. Let's paint. I have some. At least I know my colors, right? If it's not dark enough, I can go back and add. So I did these die cuts, and that's what I thought we would watercolor. See? Easy peasy. Okay, do I like that? Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I don't think it's too bad. So anyhow, now you can see, once you get your, and I did these with watercolor paint. I'll get a little more of this on there. And how do we look? Not bad. Like, I don't think it's bad. Looks okay to me. We could always add color to it. We could add a, that's a blue-green. Oh, let's see. Not bad. Yeah, I like that. We'll let that dry. That is not so bad. I like the way it looks right there. That was pretty cool. Alright, so then we got butterflies. We got more greenery. I got more greenery here. And I just felt like I thought this was a cool way to watercolor stuff. Now, on Thursday, I'm going to do something similar to this. Similar. You're going to want to watch. So now I can just lay this down, paint it, and these will make sturdy embellishments for our journals, right? See how simple? And we have art. Okay, we'll let those dry. I kind of like them. Wowzer. Alright, and then I have these I want to do separate. These I want to do a little differently. Okay, what do we got here? What else? What else? Oh, here's our big leaf. We got to get this big leaf done. I think there was 2 or 3 of these as well. See? Which side? I think I'll do this side. Look at that. Look at that. Love, love, love. Now this was wet on dry. So if you do wet on wet, it's going to look different. But check it out. Yay. There's our leaf. That would look nice in a botanical, of course. Here's another one of these guys. Have I done one? I don't think I've done one of these yet. I don't think. Okay, we'll slide you up there to dry. Here's my other leaf. Almost out of the green. And I really don't want to make any more, so I'm hoping that was the last of the big leaves. Yes, it was the last of the big leaves. Okay, so next up, we got this guy. Oh man, we ran out. We ran out. Oh well, we'll make it work. We shall make it work, right? We can come back in. A little more green. And just do this when your basics. Your basics. Some yellow. Boy, I like this. You guys tell me what you think in the comments. Okay, so here's one. It's just slightly different, but that's good. Right, we're gonna wash this. We're gonna let these dry. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? It's a light green. This one turned out a little darker. And then of course we've got this guy and his friend there. And then this one. And this one. And don't forget this guy. And then next up is butterflies, but I wanted to do, let me turn my paper around. I wanted to show you guys something somewhat different about this one. feel like some of my best color is going to be what's left on the paper. Alright, so let's spray this one with water. Bingo. Now let's come in, smaller brush. Smaller brush. That's not bad. Is it soft? Ish. That'll work. Alright, so that's nice and wet. We won't need this, I don't think. I'm going to come in with, that's pretty, that carmine. This last one right here. But I think I want to go some pretty pinks. Okay, so we're going to do these petals. This pink. Is it going to stay? Yeah, it's going to stay. I think. Maybe we should pick that up. It's working. Because I definitely wanted these. Now over here, I want to paint this side too. And I'll show you why here in just a bit. I don't need them super dark. Not super dark, but they gotta be pink, right? Okay, let's do these ones. Now we'll turn it back over. Look at this other one. We'll do it a darker pink. How about that? We'll do it a darker pink. Okay. Same thing, we're going to do it on the back and on the front. Oh look, that went through right away. Oh, that's because I'd already done it. Alright, so now, I think I actually like that pink better. We'll just mark it up. There we go. Now I want to come in and do the green. Around the edges. I want to pick these up. See how I did them? Like a 3D thing. Is that cool or what? We'll lift these ones. Come on. And then I can go around and stain that green. Unencumbered. And then when they're dry, I'll put those black dots in the center. I like. This is pretty cool. So don't underestimate your dyes and simple things like watercolors, guys. Because it definitely makes a difference. Definitely. Pretty. Alright, so like I said, then once it's dry, I'll come in with my black metallics, and we'll put some black seeds in the center. Where is it? I don't know. There it is. Oh, I thought that was it. Alright, so we're going to go dot, dot, dot. See? Is that not the coolest? Now I'll play with it a little more once it's dry, but for the time being, I feel like that would look really good in a journal. Of course, I'll lift these green ones up. And then I may go around and I may tinge the tops of the pink with something to give a little more color. But I like that. I really am okay and pleased with that. All right, next up we're going to do a different technique. And I will show you that different technique on Thursday, guys. I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of my channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoyed today's video, please share my channel with your crafty friends. It helps me to grow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.